Oh no. There's a peanut in here. And it doesn't smell. This part's the easy, fun part. Okay guys, today's the day. The day to start my garden. Okay, so we picked up, I guess, Uni's favorite drinks. There it is. You guys can see it. So we're gonna go check out what they have. So here, this is a hang bag of cherry tomatoes, or a hang pot of chili peppers, and then chives, bell pepper. This one is, I believe, jalapeno. This one, banana pepper, and then snacking cucumber. And then this soil here is like, I think it's more like fertilizer soil, so it's supposed to like revitalize your old soil. So everything that was in the cart came out to $66. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Uni's giving me a bit of a look right now, but it's fine. It'll last all year, and we're gonna get a good yield this year, better than last year. So my plan is...
Last year, we got nothing.
We got some. We got some green pepper, cilantro we got.
Did I ever use that into my cooking? No.
Cilantro you did.
Does it count as
Green pepper we used a bit, we ate.
No.
Okay, we finished up at Walmart. We got some cilantro from inside and some pop. And then I got my like enrichment soil. So it's like seafood soil. I'll show you guys when we get back to the place. Okay, so here's everything we got. We got this. This is like honey wine. So we're trying that for the first time. And then a bunch of the mead drinks that we got before. So all the different flavors like strawberry, pumpkin spice, orange, and just classic. And then here are the plants. So here's the tomato plant again, the chili pepper plant, and then down there's the small ones. Oh no, this one kind of fell. Oh no. Okay, we finished eating. So
Wow.
we tried one of the drinks and it's very good. I don't think we've tried this one before actually.
No, we haven't.
This one's called Mind Your Own Beeswax. So all these are made with honey. I can't remember if I said that. Honestly, I think this one's one of the best ones. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get started on the garden. I hung one plant already. I am a little bit worried about the sunlight in that spot. There is this other spot here too to hang. So I'll hang one in each and I'll just monitor. It got pretty cloudy out now, so I won't be able to tell. And as you can see, there is a lot of work. I did originally think I only had 5 planters, but I actually have 6. So I think I have some seeds left over from last year. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to grow some seeds. The reason why I didn't want to grow seeds is it just takes a while for them to sprout. And you know, the gardening season in Winnipeg's pretty short. Okay, so brought everything outside. Got a drink as well. We need to come up with the plan. Problem is I got all these plants from last year still. I don't know. I'm gonna search up quick if they're good to like crush up and use as compost. If not, I'll just throw them in the garbage. But you can see I hung up, so like before, cherry tomato, and there I put the peppers, and then if only one's getting sunlight, what I'll do is like I'll just swap them every day. But I'm pretty sure tomatoes need more sunlight, so they would probably get priority in that spot over the pepper. What I got, so from Rona, I got this stuff here. This is black earth soil. So black earth soil. So the description of this was that it helps like revitalize soil. And since this has been sitting all winter, it's very like dry and dusty. So we're gonna start with putting that in, and we're gonna put them in all the barrels here. Last year was my first year doing the garden, so this is my second attempt at it, and I think I learned a lot. Last year I put like, if you look in here, these are all bell pepper plants, so I had 4 in 1. This one was just 1 tomato plant in 1, I think, but I transferred it pretty late. So like I planted it, and then when I realized there's not enough room, I moved it over. This one had 4 tomato plants, This one, same thing, I transferred it over. Green onion, and I think this is carrot. What I'm planning on doing is just one plant per each bin. So I found these, and I think this is what we're gonna go with. Oh, there's actually quite a bit. I don't know if they're still good. They're probably pretty old. And I'll just kind of go one by one. So I think this one is actually cleared. Uni also didn't like this, so she gave it to me. So we'll start filling up this bag with the old stuff. Once again, you guys can let me know in the comments if I should have kept this stuff in here, but I just don't want to risk it just in case. So that one's done as well. That was another small one. This is one of the big ones. There's a peanut in here. Another bag cleared. So this one here, I tied the tomato plant to the rail because the tomato plant kept on leaning over. And no, I do not have like gardening gloves. I probably should have taken some gloves from work to do this, but that's fine. I'll wash my hands after, don't worry. Another bag down. Why is there another peanut in here? I'm just gonna start like putting chunks in each one. And then I'm gonna mix it around after. So, and then I wanna split them evenly, or as even as possible. Obviously it doesn't need to be exact. Well, I'll add some shake and feed as I'm mixing it around. So I also have the C mix there, but I think before I do that, I'll put in this stuff. So I'll put in a generous amount to each one. Now they're all mixed. This is the more expensive stuff. So this bag was like $8, I think, $9. And it doesn't smell. I was kind of worried it would smell like seafood. So we'll do the same thing. So I'll mix this around in all of them as well. I mean, I'm sure there's better ways of doing this. You guys can let me know, like, what is the best way of restarting your garden after the winter? I think when you have a garden in the ground, it's a little bit different because year to year, you probably just put a little bit of topsoil and you're all good. Balcony garden, you don't have like all the natural stuff from the earth. Like there's no like earthworms and, you know, the water flow and all that helping you with your garden. So it's a little bit different. I think you gotta kind of make make up some stuff as you go. I don't even know many people that do a balcony garden. So this is how they're looking like right now. So they're all full, or not full to the top, but I folded them down so they look full, so there's not going to be any sunlight getting blocked. We'll actually start throwing some plants in there. I know my mom said that the cucumber, you're not supposed to plant it if it goes under 12 Celsius. Yeah, so I did a little bit of research. So I think for the cucumber, we are going to hold off till probably Monday. Maybe Monday evening we'll throw it in. So unfortunately, it's better safe than sorry. Some people say it's okay, but then some are saying that you shouldn't plant it, or if you do, you should cover it. So I think it's best we just keep it inside. It'll still grow a little bit in here. I'll just plant it out on Monday, because after Monday, it's supposed to be pretty nice the whole time. You know what? We're just going to wing it. And we could rearrange these, no big deal. We'll start with the chives. Wow, look at that. Look at those roots. Okay, so that's plant one done. Next, we're gonna do the banana pepper. This is a big deal, but I accidentally ripped off some of the roots, but we'll bury that in there. You can see I found like a pretty tall bell pepper. So last year, the bell pepper is the one that grew the best for me, hands down. So I'm hoping this year is the same. So this part's the easy, fun part. Not messing around in the soil and cleaning out the old soil. This, you just put your plant in, pack it down nicely. I don't know what's going on with the leaves. It does look like some of these leaves are kind of dying. I tried to pick out the nicest looking plants I could find. Oh wait, sorry. This is the jalapeno. This is the banana pepper. So let's see here. Some of these come out easier. Oh no, that one did not come out that easy. So let's read these instructions again. So seeds should be 1 inch deep and 1 inch wide. So we're obviously just gonna eyeball it. Honestly, I'm just gonna use all of these. So I'm starting with 1 inch apart. I don't think every seed hatches anyway. Oh, that's probably too many. So that is all planted now. So I think that's it for the gardening today. I set everything up. So we got the 5 planted here. We got the 2 pots up there as well planted, or not planted, hung up. I should say I didn't really do anything. I'm gonna take the cucumber inside. We'll plant that one on Monday. So this is the chives. This is the jalapeno. This one here is the peas. This one here is the banana pepper, and then that bigger one there is the bell pepper. And then we still have the one empty one here, which we're gonna use for the cucumber. As the summer goes on, I'll keep you guys updated on how the garden is going. Make sure you guys follow if you enjoyed the garden setting up, and if you want to keep up with the garden and see how it goes. Today it is very nice outside, so it's time to finish off the garden. And it's not supposed to get under 12 degrees anymore. So we're gonna plant the cucumber. I figured out what I'm gonna plant in these little pots. Parsley and oregano. I'm just gonna get a bit of soil from the cucumber plant and fill these guys up. And then I can plant the seeds in here. So I'll do that first. So once again, I know you're supposed to spread these out, but we're just gonna try. So I gathered all these together here. So we got 4 along this, and then I put the cucumber on the footstool and the banana pepper on the other footstool with the little plants there as well. So as you can see, like these guys are getting sunlight right now, but this balcony really blocks the sunlight pretty bad. I'm gonna have to see if these guys are gonna get some sunlight. I'm not sure if they were getting sunlight earlier. I'll have to double check a bit later too. It's around 3-4 o'clock right now, so I want to make sure these get as much sunlight as they need. Okay, I'm also gonna give these guys the rest of this shake and feed. And then what I'm gonna do, because last year I made my own watering can out of I don't know if you guys know the giant pretzel cans from Costco. Out of that, but I threw it out because it's just plastic. So this year I was gonna make a new one, but I realized this would be a perfect watering can. Okay, we're gonna water the guys now. These guys won't be thirsty anymore. I made one slight change. So I was worried about the sunlight a little bit for the plants. So I kind of made a makeshift shelf for them. So now they're all getting sunlight. So I have another garden update here. This is not a good one. So I was looking at my plants and the bell pepper was starting to sprout this flower here. And then I seen a bunch of like little dots on it and I was wondering what that was. And I looked closer and those are actually bugs. Aphids, something like that. So you can see like some of the leaves are curled up. Apparently they do that to the leaves, like they feast off the plant. So I checked all the other plants and they seem to be okay, but this plant seems to be pretty bad. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning all the undersides of the leaves here with just a paper towel, and then I'm also washing it with water. But you can see there's quite a bit. I'm almost done now, so I really don't want them to spread to other plants either. So I gotta make sure that, yeah, there's a couple little ones in the soil. So I gotta make sure I kill these all. So that's the update right now. Okay, so this is definitely the final update of the garden for the video. So the pea plant is not sprouting at all. We can see the cherry tomato is doing very well. There's probably about 5 cherry tomatoes on here already. The chili pepper doing okay. We have, I think, 3 chili peppers. The only thing is this guy kind of died. I'm wondering if it got kind of bit by frost at the store. This is the banana pepper. So we got 1 growing here. Well, this is the jalapeno pepper, sorry. 1 growing and then a bunch of flowers. This one is the oregano, I believe. So that one's coming up nice. And this is the banana pepper. So no actual peppers yet, but there's a bunch of flowers. And then the chives, I already cut the chives once. So this is the second batch. And then the cucumbers are doing really well, actually. So it looks like this guy's already turning into a cucumber. And then we've had a couple flowers. One of the flowers died when I sprayed it with the pesticide. But other than that, it looks like it's growing pretty nice. And then this has not sprouted yet either, so it is a little bit worrying. And then the bell pepper is not looking too good, but we do have some buds here. So hopefully they turn into flowers soon, but you could tell the bugs really did a number on it. The good news is there are no bugs anymore. So it's completely bug free now. That's the last garden update for the video.